Welcome guys. Welcome to Daily Crypto Trading. Today, we're going to look at the TA-NFA of Cake. We're going to look at the new partnership with Binance and what it means. We're going to look at the fundamentals. There's something wrong with Cake token and why it's important to notice this about the inflation of this token. We're going to look at the altcoin season, crypto fear and greed index. We're going to look at the TA, the short term and the long term of Pancakeswap. Let's dive into it and analyze. Binance made an official partnership with Pancakeswap. This is huge, guys. So what does that mean? Well, what does that mean? That is a centralized exchange, the biggest in the world, are partnered with a decentralized exchange. That means within the Binance ecosystem, there will be provided new liquidity, new user base, and so on for the Pancakeswap protocol. All right, this is extremely important to understand that we actually have one of the biggest, if not the biggest exchange, having Pancakeswap as the first DeFi protocol to use their platform per se. That means, again, like I said, new liquidity into the Pancakeswap protocol. In a fundamentally point of view, this sounds great, but there is one mistake that Pancakeswap have made, which cost them a lot of value and a lot of users for the token of Cake. And that mistake, guys, is the inflation problem Pancakeswap have in their platform. Now, don't mistake me. Pancakeswap is a great protocol to use and so on. However, because there are so many users and people are using their platform, they are also minting a lot of Cake. All right. Now, what does that mean? Well, if the supply is greater than demand, then the Cake token's value will be decreasing. So they are devaluating their own token. They are, of course, not doing it on the purpose, but they have some burning mechanism for the token, but it's not burning fast enough. Now, if it's not burning fast enough, the price will get devaluated, which means it will decrease in time. All right. This is extremely important to understand. So just a month ago, I believe this was around 250 million, something like that. We almost got 30 million in a month new tokens. So suddenly we don't have that much of liquidity, but we have more token. Now, one-on-one economic, when the supply is greater than demand, well, yeah, guys, then the price will get lower, of course. This is one of the biggest, if not the biggest problem Pancakeswap have, and they are trying to fix it by using the lottery system and all these kind of things where they will burn Cake, but it's just not fast enough because the use case of Cake is getting bigger and bigger. And when the use case is getting bigger and their burning mechanism is not working properly, then we have this inflation problem, which are decreasing the value of Pancakeswap. This is so important to understand. If this issue is solved, my friends, this will skyrocket. In a technical point of view, we are actually in an accumulation area. Now, if you look at the weekly chart and just look at this model, I have shown you this, guys, before. We are actually seeing this Ethereum state before we saw the big drop. This is very normal market psychology. We see this in every asset. I was explaining this and I even warned some people about here. I do believe that potentially Pancakeswap or Cake, the token have a potential to go up to $100. However, before they solve the inflation problem, that is not going to happen. All right, this is really important. Now, as I said before, they need to solve the inflation problem. Anyway, in a technical point of view, if you look at the technical, we are seeing we are oversold like hell. Usually that means we are bounced. We just need the volume. The volume has been decreasing and we are still not above the average volume, but they're decreasing. The price has been decreasing in this down channel. However, we just broke out of this weekly chart. I mean, this is for weeks, right? We have waited for a month for this breakout and we only see the price get devaluated, go down and down and down because of this inflation problem. And of course, because of Bitcoin, which is correlated with all altcoins and so on. All right. So at the moment, guys, we can see a lot of similarity with this model. All right. So a lot of people, I'm pretty sure some of you guys bought over here, maybe never sold, some bought here, and then just crashed down. And now you're just holding for their life, all right? And maybe some of you just are new to Pancakeswap and just want to see what's the right time to buy. So the thing is, there's never right time to buy. It's hard to predict these kind of things. But what I am seeing at the moment that we might get lower prices before we see a huge jump. However, in the technical point of view, we are seeing a hidden bullish divergence right over here in the weekly. And if you look at the RSI, that usually means that we are getting tension, a build up, a mark up for a strong bullish upside. Unless Bitcoin of course crash. If Bitcoin crash, it will drag all the altcoins down with it. But if we just look at this, I mean, this is pretty similar, guys, and we are in the lower end. We might not see this panic stage, right, where people just are in disbelief, like really surprised and say, did I just lose all my money, right? Maybe we're not there yet. We can go there. However, we did break down this down channel, which was really a long down channel. We have been waiting for this moment. Yet again, we are oversold in all of the indicators. Just look at my indicator, oversold. This indicator is for free. You guys can search it. Yeah, in the RSI, oversold, RSI stock, oversold, MACD, oversold. Every indicator are telling us at the moment, in a technical point of view, we are oversold, which I call this the accumulation area, where you accumulate more cake. If you believe, of course, in the protocol, if you believe in the TA and so on. Always, guys, remember, do your own due diligence. Never just invest in anything by listening to any YouTuber, including myself. Always do your own research before you invest in anything, or you might get yourself wrecked. If you're enjoying my content, guys, consider to subscribe to this channel and join our Discord chat. The Discord chat link will be down below the comments, so you guys can join if you want to. Now, if you look at the short term, we can actually see we're in a rising wedge. Now, what does that mean? If you've been following my channel, you know what it does mean. But that means that we're getting way too high tension, all right? In a rising wedge, it's actually a bearish formation happening at the moment. It's a reversal for the downside. Now, if you look to confirm this in other indicators, we can actually see we are in an oversold area in the daily chart. Remember, not the weekly. Weekly, we were oversold. I'm sorry, we are overbought at the moment. In the weekly, we were oversold. In the daily, we actually are overbought, all right? In the RSI stock and in the formation, we're seeing a rising wedge. Normally, that means we will have some kind of retracement or reversal for the downside. Now, this, of course, may not happen, but because we are losing volume, we are in an oversold area, we are getting this rising wedge. There's a higher probability for a downside. Just be aware of that, guys. The only reason we broke out of this long down channel was because of the announcement that the Pancakeswap made a deal or made an official partnership with Binance. Now, this is of course huge, but before they solve their inflation problem, not much will happen. If you look at the fear and greed index, we can see we're at 49. That is, we are neutral. We are not in fear or nor in greed. Now, neutral means still we can push to the upside, because when people are getting more close to the greed area, the price normally surge a bit more, and it can stay there for a long time in a bull market. However, we are not there yet. We can still have a reversal to the downside. So just be aware of that. That is why I always buy at fear and sell at greed. But yet again, guys, we might go to greed. And if you go to greed, we might push the price more up. But just keep an eye on this. If you look at the altcoin season index, we are 24. So we are closer to a Bitcoin season than an altcoin season. And a lot of big influencers saying we are getting close to altcoin season and so on. I just don't see that yet. Not what I see, to be honest, but because if you just look at this chart and if you look at the top 50 performers, this doesn't look like altcoin season to me, or we are even close to altcoin season. Now, I do hope we are close to altcoin season, but I highly doubt that we are. I know we are seeing some price surge, but some of these tokens have lost 50 to 90%, not 80, 50 to 90% of their value, all right? So it's just insane, all right? The biggest gainers we have in a 90 days performance is what waves and so on, and that is less than 100%. I know that sounds a lot if you're new to crypto, but in the crypto world, that's actually not a lot. So we see thousands of percent gains when we're in altcoin season. I remember in 2017 and 18 that they were wild. They were wild. It was like the Wild West over there, but they were just insane. But yeah, guys, I don't think we're in altcoin season yet. I hope we're getting closer, but we are more closer to a Bitcoin season. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy my content, consider to subscribe to my YouTube channel and of course join our Discord channel.